What's up everybody, we're back with another video. Now, a few videos back, or even last video, it's been quite a while, I made a promise that I was going to go ahead and start doing some projects once I started my work. And the first thing I said I was going to do was go ahead and rescape the smaller cube tank, plant it, put some platies or guppies in there, and get them breeding because I need some sort of live fish at the moment to feed to my other fish. And yeah, I mean, that's exactly what I did. So before we get into today's video, please go ahead, leave a like, subscribe, and ring that notification bell. Go ahead, share my videos if you like them, because it helps me out so much. So before we get into today's video, I just want to make a disclaimer. I know it's been quite slow with me bringing out videos. In fact, I filmed this video in early August, and it is now the 23rd of August, I'd like to say. So it has been a while. And yeah, before we get into today's video, let me go ahead and just show you guys the cube tank because I love it so much. So here is the cube tank, here is the root network for the pothos, here is the pothos itself. You know, this is doing absolutely fantastic. I have been away from the weekend, so I haven't done my water changes. I will do them sometime soon, but today is not that day. It is a bit late. Yeah, let's go ahead and check all these guys out. They are doing a-okay. And yeah, so I'm gonna go ahead and feed these guys. You will probably see another video on this very shortly, if you've not already done so. I'm only saying this because I actually don't know what videos are going to come out next, other than the fact that I've just filmed a bunch of videos and I've just been really bad at putting them out. And there is some sort of root. Okay, so that was the Vallisneria that was grown here. This guy is probably the most likely culprit who ripped that out and destroyed them. They hate plants, they love eating them. They hate my plants, which is really sad because I like my plants. Anyways, yeah, I'm going to go ahead and feed these guys, and then we're going to get into today's video. So I hope you guys enjoy. So now we're basically up to date on everything. We can see that I managed to salvage some of the Vallisneria that I put up here that was brutalized by my vieja. Thank you, all of you. They're just so busy eating, they don't care. The only issue I have at the moment is because I do keep the lights on all day for the plants. The white sand has got a lot of algae growing in it. So I have two options. Excuse me. So I have two options. I have three options. I either get Corridora to go around sifting through the sand. As you can see, there's loads of poop on the bottom, which I'm not very happy about. And the issue I'm having is that when I try and siphon it out, it's just taking up a lot of the sand. So I need to figure out a better way of siphoning this out. B is that I get some bristlenose plecos I completely spaced, and they will hopefully do the job. And as you can see, there's some snails that have come over from the other aquarium that these guys were, all these plants were in, and that's great because they're going to start, kind of just going around and eating all the algae off, and hopefully they will start sifting through here and eating all the detritus. Or my third option is to get both bristlenose plecos and Corridora. I just need to see if they can go well together, and if they can, I might do so, just to get them to stir up the sand and hopefully just sift it about and get all that algae kind of taken care of. But yeah, so it's been a couple of weeks, so hopefully these guys are breeding. I do see some round bellies. I mean, I'm really hoping that is a pregnant female, this nice dark red one. I haven't kept platies in a very long time. You're talking about before I did any of these monster tanks. You talk about like when I was 13, 14 years old, I kept them. So it's quite a while since I have had any of these fish. And yeah, I'm just hoping that some of these are pregnant so that they can start giving birth, and we do have a small little factory going where we get these numbers up, because this is quite a big tank. And as you can see, they only take up like this teeny tiny portion up here. So I'm hoping for this to be just rammed full of color. Not because I do want them to get eaten or anything like that, because there is an ulterior motive behind what I'm saying, but I still want all this color to come through because this is popping over here. I'm loving this. I'm really loving this. I've given them this all free space to swim around in, because there's two things I like seeing. I like seeing tank progressions. One, in like 2-3 months, this is going to be all the way up here again. These guys are just going to be growing out of control. This Vallisneria is going to just take over that back portion. I don't know if it's going to come and start to colonize the sand. I have given it a bit of a break in between. That was me making a mistake when I was water changing. But, it's just, I just want to see what happens. I want it to go wild, let loose, and I will eventually trim and prune and, have to do something with the tank. But that's not a now problem. And one final thing is just the fact that this isn't exactly what I wanted to do. I did want to add in a lot more in the background so you wouldn't be able to see the filter. But the only issue is there's not a lot of space, like there's literally just a hand's worth of space. I can barely fit my head between this to get in. I got this in the middle as well, so there's not a lot of space to work with down here. So I did struggle to get all of this in and do it. That's why I didn't film a lot of the planting, because there was no good angle for me to film the planting from, because I was just taking up this whole space. But yeah, that's it for today's video. I really hope you guys enjoyed today's video. That is one project down. Next project, we'll see what happens, but there's going to be there is in my head going to be a few things. I just need to talk to I need to talk to a builder just to give me some confirmation about what weight I can put on the floor in the garage, and when I know that, I will be able to tell you what I'm planning. Yeah, so that is a bit of a teaser for you lot, but I hope you guys have enjoyed today's video, and I hope you guys are all doing well. I hope you guys are keeping safe, and as always, peace out.